A black child's trauma is not a trauma. We are still a traumatized nation, if you don't know. And that trauma is real. And don't push us to that pain. Because when that day comes, we'll not be scared. We've lost everything. We survive by the day. We don't know what tomorrow holds for us.
Just elaborate on that.
I've elaborated.
When you say you'll not be scared, what do you intend on doing?
I'm not scared of death. I'm not scared of death. I don't know why I'm still alive.
Are you scared of
I
killing?
died long time ago.
Are you scared of killing?
I'm not scared of killing. A revolutionary is a walking killing machine. Not scared of death. If that need arise, I will kill. And I will do so with no hesitation, especially in defense of my people. Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here. But if you fight, even when things are difficult, you keep on fighting. This is your home. Welcome to the home of black people who never give up, who keep on soldiering on. Even when it is difficult, we keep on soldiering on. One day, we shall arrive because we know we have a future. And that future is what we make of it now. No one is going to destroy us because we have an appointment with that future. Don't stop on my way. What is your problem? Why are you saying we must not stop on your way? I've got an appointment, a very important appointment with the future. And you are not going to stop me into making it into that appointment with the future. They tried it with me. They failed. They buried me alive. They put a concrete on my grave. And they did not know they were planting a seed. Through the concrete, I decided to rise. They couldn't believe it, that I was rising on a concrete. Many wrote me off. Articles and articles in the BBC, in the CNN, in the New York Times. I'm not telling you about Kronstadt Times. New York Times. Malema's future is finished. But I knew that no one has my future in his pocket. I have my own future, and I will decide what I'm going to do. What peace did NATO take to Libya? Look at what you did to Libya to date. Because you are going after one man, you destroy the whole country. So if it brought peace in Norway, it has not brought peace in Africa. And our experience with NATO is not what you have experienced. And therefore, we respectfully disagree with that. This thing of territorial threats, we know them here. We've got an army base here in Botswana. What is America doing here in Botswana? Why is Africa not in American borders? What do you call that? And you come and say imperialism and colonialism is finished. When people expand their territorial expansion through putting military bases at our borders. There's a military base here. A study has been conducted that a fighter jet that moves from that army base to the Union building will not take less than 2 minutes to bomb the Union building. If a war is declared with America, America does not have to assemble any resource from Washington or anywhere else to come here. They are already here. What do you call that? It's democracy. It's free wealth. We must celebrate that and say, no, imperialism is no longer there. It's in our head. We understand what Putin is fighting against because we have it here. Here. What is it doing here? We never went to Asia. We never went to Europe. We never went to America. We are here. We don't establish bases anywhere. Why should you establish bases in military bases in our continent? And when we speak, it's called old-fashioned politics. That they are out of fashion. There's no such a thing as imperialism. When imperialism is breathing on our neck, yeah. We're not going to allow that. We are going to expose that American military base here all the time in the platforms we get and educate our people that this is exactly what Putin is fighting against. America will not allow that. That Russia must go and establish a military base in Cuba with missiles facing the USA. They won't allow that. So we must not be allowed, we must not be asked to accept the things that you will not accept if they were to happen in your countries. And that's what we're talking about when we speak about NATO and peace not going together.
All right. I greet you all. I believe you heard what Jojo said, Julius Malema said. I believe you heard what he said. When you see a freedom fighter talks, when you see a revolutionist talk, you will know. When you see a revolutionist talk, you will know. You see how he talks with authority. This was how MNK was talking when he was around. He speaks with authority. That is why he said, in this quest, in this fight for Biafra restoration, if you will be an embodiment or an obstacle on our way in this fight for freedom, you will be get rid of. He said, Nara Naya, we are mad in this fight for Biafra restoration. We are mad. You see, now there are a lot of people are coming up. He used Simon Eber to give an example so that they will not say he's the only one that is mad. That there are a lot of, he need more radical people fights for freedom. Not people that will fight for freedom today. Tomorrow they will chicken out and start talking different things entirely, like what we are seeing. I could remember when ESN was launched. Even before ESN was launched, each time MNK have program and had a call conversation, people will be calling, MNK declare this war, MNK do this one, MNK declare this war. We are tired of this talking. We have enough of this talking. Most of the people saying this thing then, today, they are crying. If anything happened in that damnation, they will be crying, is it by buying security agents you will get your freedom? Is it by doing this one you will get your freedom? You heard what Jojo said. You heard what Jojo said. He said, they asked him, are you afraid of buying? He said, no. So long as it's for the interest of the people to defend these people. You've seen how people whom are meant to protect lives and properties are going around buying people, burning people's houses. The other time, they burnt people inside their own house. This kind of person or this kind of people, as a freedom fighter, you will see them. And you do na wana monso and pass, and you will call yourself a freedom fighter. You call yourself a freedom fighter. You heard what Jojo said. He said they are not chicken. Revolutionists are not chicken that sees what is immediate. Say they are giraffe. They sees afar. That's the mentality, that's the idea of a freedom fighter. Ask yourself, do you have such mentality? Ask yourself, are you wired in such manner? Today you are fighting, you are even confused. You don't know if you are fighting for freedom or you don't even know what you are doing. Some are crying, Alibo, you are destroying Alibo, Alibo. Then I was asking myself, is there any infrastructure in the whole of Alibo? Is there any infrastructure? You don't have good, just ordinary good road you don't have. It looks as if There are skyscrapers. There are multinational companies. There are amusement parks. There are companies where people, at least, it looks as if the way these guys are ranting, and funny enough, they are the people who claims they are fighting for freedom. You'll be asking yourself, so you don't know when you embarked on this freedom fighting, you don't know that a lot of things will go down. You're not aware of that. Okay, you think you can fight freedom by playing it safe. It's not done like that. Look at Germany when Hitler fought the Second World War, when he led it. They never considered, this one will go down in Germany, this one will go down, this one will go down, this one will be destroyed, this one will be destroyed. They took that decision to fight that fight. Today, can you compare Germany of today and Germany of then? As at today, when it comes to economy of Europe, German is the one leading. The Japan that collaborated with Germany in that fight, when it comes to technology in Asia, they are the one leading. Something must go down for something to rise. You don't fight freedom by playing it safe. You have to decide either you are fighting for freedom or you are. I could remember like this guy, Chibuze Guato. He said he's getting ready to go down to Nigeria. That time ESN was launched. Today what is happening? A lot of them, is this how you will get your freedom? Do you think that freedom is what you will be doing hide and seek, and their oppressor will give you freedom? Is that what you actually think? Don't you know that freedom costs a lot? Freedom costs a lot, and freedom is very expensive. Freedom is very expensive. If you think you cannot afford to pay for your freedom, then enjoy your slavery. It's a two option. It's either you pay the price for freedom or you pay the price of slavery. The choice is yours. Decide today. Are you in for the freedom, or are you just talking about freedom? Yes, you heard what Jojo said. You heard him clearly. You heard him clearly. I greet you all. Peace and love. If you come across this video, please like, subscribe, and share. We move.